Hey parents, thanks for clicking on this video. We had a great night last night. We continued in this series that we're in called I Am. And so this week we looked at the I Am statement where Jesus says, I am the true vine. This comes out of John 15. We looked at verses 1 through 8, what it means for Jesus to be the true vine. Jesus is our source. We are the branches off of this vine and we are called to bear fruit. But we can't do anything unless we remain on the vine. Remain in me and I in you, as it says in this passage. And so we must remain in Jesus. We must remain on the vine. And so we challenged our students as to what that looks like for you to be remaining on the vine, walking closely with Jesus, and how it is that we bear fruit and what that looks like. And when's the last time, I asked all the students, when's the last time that we each truly bore fruit? And so I challenged our students to continue this week, specifically today, tomorrow, these next couple days of the week. How can you bear fruit? And next week, we're going to continue in this series of I Am, and we're going to look at when Jesus says, I am the light of the world. But coming up next week also, we have spring break for our city students. So students who are part of our city schools here in Danville, you guys have spring break next week. Woo! So parents, I hope it's a good week for you guys. Maybe, if you guys are going on vacation or if your students just get to enjoy some free time at home, I just pray it's a good week for you and still a restful one, even with them home a little bit more than usual. Coming up also at the end of this month on the 30th, the last Wednesday of this month, we have another off-grid night. This is our last one of the school year. So on off-grid, you don't meet here at the church. On off-grid nights, you're gonna meet off-campus, off-grid, if you will, with your life group. So students will meet with their life group off-campus doing something else fun on the Wednesday night. So don't come here. I will send out more details as we get closer for each life group as to what they are doing, and your students will get that information too from their leaders. We also have coming up, we just opened up TRO registration. TRO is camp that we get to go to this summer from June 30th to July 4th. Right now, early bird pricing is $300 if you register by May 1st. If you register after, it bumps up to $350. For siblings, you can use the code siblings and register and you get $25 off per sibling. So it could be $275 per sibling for your students for TRO. TRO is an incredible week of camp. My life was changed at camp growing up. I had the opportunity and the privilege to go to camp almost every year in middle school and high school in different capacities, and my life was absolutely changed because of ministry that camp offers, and you just can't get anywhere else. So I'd encourage you, please register your students, register them soon. Spots are limited and they're already starting to fill up, so make sure they get registered. Registration takes a $100 deposit, so you just pay that now and you can pay the rest later. If $300 or $350 is too much for you, which I know it's a lot, we can talk, okay? So I'd encourage you, register, pay the deposit, and then email me with whatever your financial situation is, and we will figure out a way for your students to come to camp. I wouldn't have been able to go to camp if it wasn't for the generosity of other people in my church growing up, and so I want the opportunity for your students as well. So please, email me, josh.mains@danriverchurch.org, or you can email just students@danriverchurch.org directly. And I will get back to you and we will figure that out together. We want your students at TRO this summer. And last thing, if you don't have a place to be for Easter Sunday, Easter weekend this year, we want you here at Dan River Church. And so we have a Good Friday service on the 18th on Good Friday from 6 to 7. This is a worship service. It's gonna look a little different than our normal services. It's gonna be an incredible night of worship and just communion together and prayer, and it's going to be a beautiful night. And then on Easter Sunday, on the 20th, we have 3 services at 8, 9:30, and 11. So those are all different times than we usually have on a Sunday, 8, 9:30, and 11. It's going to be an amazing morning of just praise and worship to the Lord, and we learn more about Jesus and the resurrection and all that He has done for us. And so I'd encourage you, if you usually come to our 9:30 or 11 o'clock services, see if you can get here a little early. Maybe our 8 a.m. spots will be filling up in those later services. We're gonna have a lot of new people joining us, praise the Lord, but it's gonna be harder to find a seat. And so I'd encourage you, come on the earlier side if you are able. If you guys need anything, please don't hesitate to reach out. Students at danriverchurch.org. My email is in the description of this email. And so please reach out if you need anything, how I can best serve you, how we as a church, we as a student ministry can best serve you and your families. We're here to serve your students, yes, but we're also here to serve you as parents. So please let me know if there's anything that you need. Praying for you always, and thank you.